Hi everyone. For my analysis, I will be using toddler age group, so 18 months to 3 years. And for the model, I will be using myself as a child and my mother. So, number one, how would you classify your own temperament? This would be a question from my mother, but she would classify her own temperament as generally easy and having a positive mood. She has a good adaptability to situations. She has low intensity reactions, um, and she has good rhythmicity. Um, and then for the child, me, number two, how would you classify the temperament of the child? Myself, I would classify the temperament of the child being difficult. So they have a difficulty adapting to new routines. They have a usually negative mood. They have high intensity reactions and they cry frequently or they react negatively to new situations. And specifically, myself as a toddler experienced a high activity level with a low adaptability to situations. So, given this is question number three, by the way, given my mother's easy temperament and my toddler self's difficult temperament, the initial goodness of fit would likely be challenging. And my caregiver had high adaptability and positive mood, so I could have easily made her feel ineffective or frustrated easily. But to achieve a better goodness of it, I feel like just accommodating to the child's traits rather than expecting them to conform to an easygoing nature. Um, just needing more strategies to manage the activities, like the child's high activity level, and also working with them to approach new situations. And next question, what was your experience with goodness of fit and your own caregiver as a child? So, as a child with difficult temperament and high intensity and rhythmicity and low rhythmicity, my experience of goodness of fit was pretty mixed depending on the caregiver. So, if the parent or the caregiver was patient and understood my characteristics and intention, then they're probably very high on the threshold of responsiveness and extra patient and calming. It would have been a good match. And then if the caregiver struggled to cope with frequent crying or difficulty adapting to my routine, they were definitely less effective and even punitive, kind of impatient. And not a good fit. That would represent a poor goodness of fit in my situation. But moving on to number five, how might this exercise shape how you view or care for young children as you try to support their healthy social emotional development? So to me, this exercise really exemplifies the importance of understanding temperament as an innate characteristics and not like the child's fault. It shows it as like a personality and how personality is a result of continuously interplaying between biological disposition and experience. So, moving forward, I think supporting healthy social emotional development requires prioritizing goodness of fit. So, specifically, I will be observing them like very carefully. So, like their activity level, their distractibility, their persistence, and working to accept their unique needs. And then adjusting for my expectations. So, if they're low adaptability, I will adjust to whatever meets their needs. And then also creating a nurturing environment so that they can build trust and build more confidence when meeting new strangers or people. But that's all. Thanks for listening. Thank you.